Hi, hello, it's troy-nicole, and today is the 22nd of January. I'm gonna start telling myself in future editing that, hey, this is this day, so I'm not constantly questioning which day it is. I tend to want to put at the bottom of corner of my videos, if you hear Jackie's drinking water, please ignore it. I usually want to put at the bottom corner somewhere, like this is this day or everything, but I never remember what day it is, and I don't know why. I just don't go into my Android and look, but I never do. Let's address the elephant in the room. It's wash day. I have not washed my hair yet. Need to take a shower, need to wash my hair because it's a mess. This cup is my whole personality. I got it from Spirit Halloween in October. It's Beetlejuice, which is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. When I was a kid, I was very obsessed with Tim Burton, and that has not changed. I'm not 100% keen on him as a person, but his movies spoke to my childlike soul. Anyway, I've been talking for 2 minutes about absolutely nothing. So instead, let's talk about today's vlog. So it's been a while since I've made some stickers, partially because my setup has been very hard for me to work. I think at this point what I should do is either buy a second desk, like this is a small one to put over my bookshelf, which would mean rearranging not this half of my room where my bed and my desk are, but the other half of my room that I don't typically show because it's a hot mess. It's like this half looks great, and then the other half looked like a tornado hit it. But my Cricut is behind me. You can't see because I have it out of frame. And my great-grandmother's on top of the chest. But it's not level, so my Cricut's kind of slanted, and Cricuts are already like a busted machine as is, so it does not need another reason to fuck up. But yeah, I want to get back to making more journal type stickers. I think those are a little bit simpler for me to make, just because I don't have to really worry about getting them outsourced, and I can make them here as well, while as, oh no, it's not English major, what's going on in my brain? I haven't been awake that long. While with my die cut stickers, I have to make sure that they are waterproof. I have to make sure so many things go into that if I'm not outsourcing them. So I want to get back to really doing the planner journal stickers, because I actually use the ones I make. I don't have my sticker box over here, it's over there somewhere, but I use a lot of them for my journal entries. So I want to get back to doing that, even if it's just for me. But last night I did a couple of paintings. I'm trying to really get to a style I like. I've always been super into Impressionism and just the openness that it has, because I love realism. I think when people do realism, it's gorgeous. I'm always like, oh my god, that's a painting. But I think Impressionism is more closely related to what I like just all these colors compacted to make it look like what you want it to look like. And it's not 100% realistic. It may not be 100% 3D, and it's very, you know, like the piling of colors is what makes the impression. That is, you know, I did not mean to make that joke, but for lack of a better term. I'm an English major. That sentence shouldn't even be in my vocabulary. But let me tell you something. That, what's that comedian's name? 𝚗𝚒𝚌𝚘𝚎? Is that how you say his name? I always think of that one he did where he's like, that he went to school to be an English major. And one of the parts is that he paid however much money he paid to be told to read Jane Austen, and then he didn't, which hilarious and at the very least very true for me. There were quite a few books, not Jane Austen, because I didn't take too many English classes. English as in not English the language, but English as in English authors. I took a Shakespeare course, I took Victorian Lit, and anything else that was mandatory. I made my concentration well, technically there wasn't any concentration specifically to my degree, but what you could do at my school was, bill collectors. What you could do at my school was take courses that are similar in all aspects. So there were people at my school in the English department who would take studies of the English novel, the two Shakespeare courses they had, Victorian Lit, and they would make their whole schedule surrounded by that specific one. And then there are people who did American Lit, so they would do all American centered English courses. I don't know why I can't talk. This is not me saying go to my school. Better schools out there. I do love my school, but that's just the route I took. And if you're wondering if I washed my hair, did not. Haven't washed my hair. Just have it in braids at this point. I think I'm just gonna keep them in braids. I probably won't do anything to my hair. I'm just gonna take a shower and ignore it because I don't really want to do it. The lighting's really good right here. Well, this is my window, so that's probably why. Except, you know, there's this stuff back here. Anyway, I'm making breakfast. Well, I'm saying breakfast because I like breakfast food, so I'm eating breakfast. But it's actually, what time is it? 3:09. So, not actually breakfast. We're just gonna ignore that it's not actually breakfast. My clothes rack is horrible. I think the worst part of it is up here because it's just a bunch of stuff. I don't know where to put it, so I just have it sitting there. I need to fix this mirror too. Looks very dirty. But this is what my outfit is today. Looking very kind of hobo-ish. Looking, you know. It's whatever though. This is how it is. I'm really in love with these that I bought from AliExpress. I think they're so cute. And my little pigtails are cute too. My hair's actually way longer than this, but you know, shrinkage. Anyway, so after I eat, I think I'm just going to finish watching this drama that I've been watching. But I've seen it before, but I really disliked it when I originally watched it in like 2014. No, 2015. I think it came out in 2014, and then I saw it in like 2015, 2016, something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, I watched it a long time ago, but it like infuriated me to no end, so I did not want to finish it. And so I just kind of like skipped around till I got to the end when I originally watched it. But since it's on Netflix, it's called Boss and Me. It's very agitating. But I decided to like watch all the episodes that I did not watch back in like 2016 whenever I watched it, and I actually really like it now. I think because I skipped around and I didn't see how the male love interest handled certain things, because I think he handled a lot of shit bad. When I see it like play out, I'm just like, oh, okay, well I kind of ship it now. So I've been watching it and all the episodes I missed, so there's like 3 main couples, but like only 2 of them are like super important because one couple is like already married and they have like no issues, but like then the other 2 have like lots of issues. So been watching that. I've been trying to stop myself from rewatching Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Let me tell you, that one, Chef's Kiss, it's beautiful, it's heart-wrenching, it hurts your heart, like it's so like homey, and I keep rewatching it and I need to stop, but it's so good. I 110% recommend watching that one. I think it's like topped Weightlifting Fairy and Strong Woman Bosong and Gangnam Beauty for me, which is a lot. Oh, and Coffee Prince, but Coffee Prince is always top because Coffee Prince. To save time, I literally just go into talking about Coffee Prince and other K-dramas and C-dramas I've watched, but I talk for like 5 minutes, y'all, so I'm just gonna cut this part out. If you would like me to talk about dramas and stuff, that can be a different video, but this is supposed to be a vlog where I am doing work and being productive, and this is not, so I'm just gonna cancel the rest of this part. Okay, thanks. Bye. Anyway, been talking for 5 minutes. I don't want this vlog to be just me talking. I'm gonna go get my food from my air fryer, and that's it. Hi, hello, it's troy-nicole, and it's been a minute since I did a video like this where I'm just sitting and talking to a camera. Granted, I guess I kind of did it for my vlogs and everything, but I don't typically sit down and talk. But I decided, you know, new year, not really a new me, old me coming to this channel. So as you can see from the title of this video, whatever I title this video, because I haven't decided yet, I do want to bring books back to this account. Well, I say back to this account, but just like back into my YouTube period. And so that's what this video is. Just me talking about why I'm not using Bookish Waffler anymore, and why I haven't in like over a year, and why I am bringing those things here. Hopefully I do some reading in this vlog. I don't know. I don't know how much vlogging is going to be done, but if this video just ends up becoming me talking about bringing books to this channel, then that's what it becomes. So yeah, I'll just let you go see me blabber on for like 15 minutes or however long I end up doing this. So see you at the end of this video. Hi, hello, it's troy-nicole, and today, as you can see, I have a reading vlog, which is going to be different because I used to do book videos on my old account, which was Bookish Waffler, but I'm going to be real with you guys. In the summer of 2020, well, no, not even the summer, in the spring of 2020, because of Black Lives Matter and everything, a lot of people started like just following a bunch of black booktubers, which is great. Glad that happened. But a lot of them weren't really interested in the content, so it kind of gave the illusion that like the followers weren't real, because it was like I had 1,000 subscribers, but then like 30 people were watching my videos. So it wasn't like, it seemed really like artificial to me. So I was just like, I'm not really like super into this anymore. And even though I was still reading and everything, I just didn't want to do it anymore. And so I had already made this account to focus on my art and my journaling. But I do want to go back to reading, and I mean, not go back to reading, but talking about books, because I still read. I just don't talk about them as much on social platforms anymore. But anyway, we're not going to put this on a sad start. My sister keeps on texting me. Give me 1 second. So I know people tend to like go back and forth with what they want to see in reading vlogs. I'm not really going to worry about that. I'm just going to post what I like in reading vlogs, which is, you know, doing some reading, talking about what I've read. Right now, I'm trying to start to take a hint Dani Brown, because I have books on my bookshelf that are just sitting there and have been there. Some of them have been there for like a very long time that I haven't picked up. And I don't want to say my reading has changed a lot. It has definitely changed. And so a lot of the books on there, I don't want. So I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, if not tonight, probably not tonight, because my monthly started and I don't feel like doing shit. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take down all the books that I don't want. And my dad's homegirl has a like black library here in our neighborhood. So I'm going to give him all of the black authors that I just either, not necessarily that I don't want anymore, but like some of them I've just read, and I have a lot of duplicate books for some reason. I think a part of the reason is people buy me books and not know that I already have it. So I'm gonna give him any black books that I don't want on my shelf, because I have so many books that need to go on my shelf that are in tubs. And then I'm going to take down all of the other books to donate other places, because I don't need money for them. Like, I'm fine with just donating them for free. I don't need to sell them. But there is quite a few books at my dad's house that I need to bring here to put on my bookshelf. So, okay. I don't think I really need to talk about this book because it's super popular, and 𝚗𝚎 Hibbert has become super popular. I used to read her all the time. Not to be one of those people who are like, I used to read them before they got popular. Like, I did, like, back when she was self-publishing and everything, but I haven't read all of the Brown sisters. I read Chloe, but I haven't read Dani and
Eve. I haven't read Eve or Danny. So I have all the books. I just never read them because I don't know. It's like I get super excited about something and then I just like fall off. And honestly, I just realized, look at this. Do you see that? Target, listen to me. If you need to put a sticker on the freaking book, can the sticker be like vinyl or something? Like, what the heck, bro? I did it. I'm sorry. Normally they come off really terribly and I have to like figure out a way to scrape it off. Anyway, my best friend has been like texting me about books recently and like messing with my buying ban because she's like buying all these books by Latino authors, and it's making me want to break my ban because I've been like introducing her to all these sites and shit. Alicia, this is your fault. Like if I break my ban, it's your fault. Anyway, I don't really want this to be like super long intro. It's already at 6 minutes and I'm pretty sure I talked for like 6 minutes because I can ramble on. It's really bad. And I think in my old videos, I don't know if it was like really obvious that I talk a lot. I think I was very like mundane a little bit, which is, I mean, half accurate. I am kind of boring. Anyway, I'm gonna get to reading because I have not read any of it yet. I've been like on a reread type thing, but I'll talk to you guys in a second about that. Okay, let's do some reading.
Got the OOTD ready with some stockings. I'm going to my godson's school to go to mass because I promised him I would go to yesterday. So I woke up school time hours to go.
I've been here before.
Oh my god. Oh, she bought me a Clockwork Reader's reading journal. It's so pretty. Thanks, Mama. So these are how they came out. I accidentally ripped this, but I feel like I need to go back and change some of the coloring because the browner face on the strawberry is not as bright as I would like it, so you can really see. The flower has a second or third
trimming around it because it has the green and then the blue and then the white. Don't know why that happened, but there's that. My little monster, he came out so cute. I love everything about this. I don't think I'll need to change any coloring in it. He is so adorable. These were just test cuts. That mat I used was actually the mat I used for test cuts because it's very dirty and needs to be washed. But yeah, the monster came out great, so great about that. Happy about that, my bad. This monster, his blue background is a little bit deeper than I intended, but all in all, actually, I don't think I need to redo this one either. Except for the fact that I feel like the purple in its eyebrows and horns needs a little bit of adjustment. Maybe it's just me. And finally, this needs a lot of adjustment because it's way darker than it's supposed to be. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and change that. But again, these are just test runs, so I don't really mind about it. I didn't really want the outline to be white, and now that I'm looking at it, I still don't. I feel like it's a little bit too extreme for the coloring, so I think I'll try to make like a orangey or pinkish outline going back in. Well and all, it's still cut pretty well. And even the bigger version of it is still not the greatest color, so we'll have to go back for that one. Say hello to books that need to go because they've been on my shelf for years, and honestly the only reason a lot of these have been on my shelf, even though I've either not liked them or just DNF'd them, which is not like, but some of them I did finish and I just didn't like them. Other ones I did not finish. And others, like for instance, this is a library book I checked out in elementary school and I still have it. I bought this in middle school. Like, I have the Vampire Diaries couple books from middle school. Like, for what reason? So I am taking everything down that I don't want, that's been in my shelf for a very long time, and I'm giving them away. The problem is my library isn't really taking anything because of COVID, but you can always donate them other places and not just the library. So I'm going to find somewhere to donate them for people who might want to read them. Most of them are in pretty good shape, except the ones that are from middle school. They look pretty messed up and crazy looking. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. And now I need to fix my bookshelf because it looks like a tornado hit it. So there's that. Quite a few of these books I haven't really like even thought about. There's some I haven't read, and I like, for instance, Emergency Contact. I got this couple years ago, but I never picked it up, and I just don't have the feel to read it anymore. So even though the cover is gorgeous and I kind of want to keep it for the cover, but I don't want to be a book hoarder, so we're throwing that away. I have A Summer I Turned Pretty, which I have no interest in reading anymore. Sarah Dessen books that I bought to reread because I read them in high school or the middle school, I don't know, something like that, and I'm giving away because I just don't feel it anymore. So everything must go. And I actually don't feel too sad about it, just because a lot of these books I don't care about. So, you know. Also, Missy wants her spot back on my bed. So, this giraffe, she has designated hers. So, therefore, I need to remove all this stuff. I need to figure out where I'm going to put them. And then I have to go back home to my dad's house and get my other books that are in boxes. And see if I even want all of those. So you see, this is why. This is what people talk about when talking about book hoarders. Like, why do I still have this? It's just laziness, honestly. It's not even the fact that I love these books or that I have like a deep feeling about them. I just quite literally was too lazy to do it. But now I can make my bookshelf look nice, sir, and not so unorganized. So, you know, something good comes out of this.